Nathan Kerr has made mobile technology an integral tool in his classroom. He stumbled upon its usefulness a few years back when some of his students showed him how to upload digital material to their phones. Now students use their phones to store and access a range of content created by their teacher and by themselves. Today, the class is revising for their exams, reviewing PowerPoints and videos created earlier in the year during and after a field trip.
So we went up on Mount Tarawera. We took a lot of footage on our phones, video cameras and we brought that back to school and got a lot of information from the tour guides and all the sheets and worksheets we got up there. We brought that back to school and made a PowerPoint presentation which we then loaded onto our phones, so in class, like now, I can just access it and it's so much easier than getting onto a computer or having a million sheets in front of me.
The movie-making exercise reinforced the learning that had occurred on the field trip. Students storyboarded and created their movies in one of the school's computer labs.
One of the key elements we wanted was to ensure that there was no cost to either the students or the school. So we utilised only freely available software for what we were doing. We utilised the school's computer lab, Movie Maker too, because that's just built into Windows XP, that's free. We needed to convert videos over to a format that could be accommodated on cell phones, so we simply downloaded some free stuff from tucows.com, that's T-U-C-O-W-S, tucows.com. A lovely program called Free Video Converter, good name, and that handled all our conversion problems. So really we did this at zero cost to students, zero cost to the school.
Students found the movie making process remarkably straightforward.
Quite a simple program on the computer that we use to make the movies, so it's just about finding the pictures that we think represent whatever it is we're trying to learn and using them for the movie.
This use of literacies not normally associated with geography enabled many students to achieve at a higher level than usual.
There are some students who are natural with images. They take wonderful photographs, they see wonderful effects with video, and this allows them to bring that into the learning that they're doing.
Lots of people learn things in different ways, like some people like watching stuff, some people like listening, so it kind of covers everything because you can narrate it as well.
And it's actually quite easy to remember it because you're listening to it and watching it at the same time.
This ready adoption of the mobile phone as a learning device by students has transformed how a college's approach to e-learning.
A lot of kids are walking into school with a computer in their pocket every day. They're bringing their smartphones, their cell phones. Most of these are internet capable, most of these can store data, movies, sound files. So we can actually start providing content, we can start providing learning opportunities in non-traditional ways. And what we can achieve with that is genuine one-to-one computing. We can actually have students utilising a computer in the classroom without me having to supply it. The other key feature we found is that this device, for want of a better term, the phone, goes with the student wherever they are. The learning goes with the student wherever they are.
The provision of content for mobile phones by teachers has the ability to transform the way schools provide learning materials. At Howard College, the language department delivers audio and video to students.
Like rainy, cloudy, snowy, sunny, windy.
お天気はどうですか?
You can get software to convert your PowerPoint files to a movie, convert that movie to your cell phone, all zero cost. It's just one minor step to go a step further, start putting sound into there, either their recorded voice or the student's recorded voice, and it's just a matter of porting that to the cell phone in a format the cell phone will accept.
Summary! Shelley, tell me one thing about the Mount Tarawera eruption of 1886, please.
It destroyed the lights in Pink Terrace.
It made a 17k crater.
It made more tourist sites like the Buried Village and the Waimangu Valley.
The use of mobile devices has had a positive effect on Nathan Kerr's geography classroom. There has been an increase in collaborative learning, and where they've been used for storage and revision, the phones have been instrumental in significant gains in assessment, so much so that the students are keen to grow use of the devices.
We've had some really interesting feedback from the students, and what excited me was the students were coming back with ideas on how to use these devices. Several of the students said, and this This can be nicely contentious. We really want to film our maths teacher, because our maths teacher is wonderful. Our maths teacher writes these complex equations on the board and then explains them, and that's fantastic, but then we write down the end result. We want to film the process. We want to be able to have the access to that process of getting from A to B, and also the comments that the teacher made at the same time.
Integration of mobile phones with the school intranet is the next step for Howard College.
By 2012, the sale of internet-capable phones will exceed the sales of internet-capable PCs. Now that's quite a change point. When suddenly the cell phone becomes a preferred method of accessing the internet rather than the computer, then suddenly you have portable access to information, portable access to things like Google Docs or Live at Edu. And I'm actually building a wireless network at the moment in the school capable, or I'm hopeful, capable of supporting multiple students using their cell phones to access our intranet. That means it's zero cost to the student, and suddenly I have a couple of hundred more devices that are web browsers in the classroom.